Hello everyone, welcome to the Animeverse Hub's channel. Today we're covering Renegade Immortal episodes 108, combining the incredible journey from Heavenly Fate Sect to Earth Northern Demonic Lands. Remember, this is based on the novel, so it won't be 100% similar to the Donghua version. Today we will dive into what to expect in these absolutely mind-blowing episodes, and without further ado, let's go into the story. The situation reaches an absolutely critical point when Wang Lin finds himself standing before the legendary Shatter Land of Celestials, a trial ground that has broken the will of countless immortal cultivators throughout the ages. The bone-chilling winds howl with the fury of 10,000 vengeful spirits, carrying ice crystals sharp enough to slice through divine bodies, while the temperature drops to levels that would instantly freeze the blood of ordinary soul transformation cultivators. What Wang Lin doesn't realize is that each step on this crystalline mountain represents more than just a physical challenge. It's a test of his very Dao heart, his cultivation foundation, and his unwavering determination to transcend the mortal realm. The All-Seer, watching from his Seven-Colored Pagoda, positioned exactly 6,000 meters above, observes with growing fascination as this remarkable cultivator begins what could be his most defining trial yet. However, what the ancient trial doesn't account for is Wang Lin's extraordinary cultivation of killing intent, a power forged through countless life and death battles that has made his Dao heart colder than any natural force this mountain can produce. With a roar that echoes across the entire peak, Wang Lin releases his terrifying aura, and the invading cold is forced to retreat before the sheer intensity of his murderous presence. "This chill cannot compare to my killing intent," Wang Lin declares with absolute confidence, his voice cutting through the howling winds like a blade through silk. "If it cannot be colder than my heart, how could it rival my nascent soul? How could it compare to my body?" The halo of protective light surrounding his divine form grows exponentially brighter as he channels 80% of his spiritual energy into maintaining forward momentum. The situation becomes even more extraordinary when Wang Lin's comprehension of the reincarnation Dao begins to manifest, streams of gray-black energy flowing into his body as he struggles upward, each step representing not just physical progress, but spiritual evolution that defies the expectations of even the All-Seer himself. By the time Wang Lin reaches the 22nd step, he has already surpassed cultivators with centuries more experience, demonstrating incredible willpower and understanding of Dao principles that border on the miraculous. What happens next absolutely shocks the All-Seer to his core. Instead of taking the cautious, measured approach that every other cultivator has attempted, Wang Lin makes the bold decision to advance not one step, but 5 consecutive steps in a single burst of determination, reaching the unprecedented height of 27 steps while simultaneously achieving Dao Intent Embodiment. The All-Seer, filled with amazement and growing respect, realizes with crystal clarity that Wang Lin possesses potential far beyond his initial assessment. "Within 100 years," he mutters to himself, "this man will surely have hope of becoming an ascendant." A prediction that carries enormous weight coming from an immortal of his stature and experience. The master-disciple ceremony that follows becomes one of the most significant moments in Wang Lin's entire cultivation journey. The All-Seer, revealing the deeper cosmic forces at work, explains that their meeting represents the intersection of fate itself. "Today, beneath 9-colored light," the All-Seer proclaims with ceremonial gravity, "I accept Wang Lin as the 7th disciple of the Z lineage." But Wang Lin's response reveals the fundamental difference in his character compared to other disciples. Rather than expressing blind obedience, he makes his position absolutely clear. "As long as Master does not betray me, I will not betray Master. As long as the heaven-defying Sect does not betray me, I will not betray the heaven-defying Sect." An oath that demonstrates both respect in the maintenance of his independent spirit. What the All-Seer reveals next completely changes everything. The ancient master opens up 3,600 distinct avatars, each one containing a different supreme cultivation technique. However, among these incredible opportunities lurks something far more sinister. A gray-robed shadow that radiates killing intent so overwhelming that even the All-Seer's other avatars tremble in its presence. The gray-robed figure, speaking with brutal honesty, reveals the shocking truth. The real purpose of bringing you here was to determine if you possess the fate necessary to inherit the celestial slaughter art, a cultivation method so twisted and powerful that it requires no spiritual energy, no heavenly Dao, no precious pills, only an endless river of blood and death. The demonstration that follows absolutely terrifies even Wang Lin's battle-hardened nerves. The gray-robed figure destroys one of the All-Seer's avatars with a single casual strike, and immediately a bloody slaughter brand materializes in the void, cold, eternal, and pulsing with the combined hatred of every soul that contributed to its creation. The deathly chi that surges forth is so oppressive that it seems capable of crushing entire mountain ranges. Wang Lin, faced with this ultimate test of his Dao heart, makes a decision that defines his entire character. Despite the incredible power being offered, he refuses to compromise his fundamental principles. Yet the shadow still leaves behind a gray jade slip containing the complete celestial slaughter art, planting a seed of dark temptation that will follow Wang Lin throughout his journey. Meanwhile, after officially becoming the All-Seer's seventh disciple and receiving his appointment as the heaven-defying Sect's emissary, Wang Lin's path leads him to an even more dangerous destination, the legendary Earth Northern Demonic Lands. This region is so devastatingly dangerous that even soul transformation cultivators with centuries of experience dare not venture into its depths without incredible preparation and overwhelming power backing. The very air in this cursed territory pulses with malevolent energy equivalent to the combined hatred of millions of demonic spirits, while the ground itself seems to writhe with ancient malice that has accumulated over countless millennia. What Wang Lin doesn't realize, however, is that his arrival in these forbidden lands coincides with an extraordinary phenomenon that occurs only once every 1,000 years, the evolution cycle of his Mosquito beast companion. The Mosquito beast, sensing the incredible concentration of demonic energy that permeates every molecule of air in this forsaken realm, begins to undergo transformations that absolutely defy every conventional understanding of spirit beast evolution. Its previously crimson carapace starts developing intricate patterns that pulse with otherworldly light, while its spiritual energy signature expands exponentially, growing from the equivalent of a mid-stage soul transformation beast to something approaching the terrifying power levels of ancient immortal guardians. However, what makes this transformation even more extraordinary is the way it begins to resonate with Wang Lin's own cultivation base. The connection between Master and Spirit Beast reaches unprecedented depths as the Mosquito's evolution triggers corresponding changes in Wang Lin's spiritual energy circulation patterns, creating a symbiotic power enhancement that grants both of them abilities far beyond what either could achieve independently. The situation becomes absolutely mind-blowing when the Mosquito Beast evolution reaches its climactic phase and reveals its true nature. This isn't just any ordinary spirit beast, but rather a descendant of the legendary Nine-Multitude bug. This ancient creature represents one of the most feared entities in cultivation history, possessing the terrifying ability to devour entire sects worth of cultivators and absorb their combined power permanently into its own being. What Wang Lin discovers next completely changes his understanding of his own cultivation journey. The Nine-Multitude bug bloodline carries within it the genetic memory of battles that shape the very foundations of the cultivation world, conflicts between immortal emperors, wars that consumed entire star systems, and techniques so powerful that their mere activation could collapse dimensional barriers and tear holes in the fabric of reality itself. The transformation process triggers a series of devastating energy explosions that shake the entire demonic realm, each pulse equivalent to the combined destructive power of hundreds of soul formation cultivators unleashing their most deadly techniques simultaneously. These incredible energetic disturbances attract the attention of every powerful entity within a 1,000-kilometer radius, turning Wang Lin's location into a convergence point for conflicts that will determine the future balance of power in this entire region. The climactic moment arrives when Wang Lin realizes that his Mosquito Beast evolution has reached the point of absolutely no return. The creature's transformation consumes 90% of the available demonic energy within a 50-kilometer radius, creating a devastating vortex of power that threatens to collapse the dimensional stability of the entire Earth northern demonic lands. But what happens next absolutely defies every expectation. Instead of being destroyed by the overwhelming forces at play, Wang Lin makes the incredible decision to merge his own cultivation base with the Mosquito beast's evolution process, a technique so dangerous that attempting it carries a 99% probability of complete soul destruction, but offers the potential for power gains equivalent to advancing multiple cultivation realms in a single transformative moment. The battle that erupts becomes one of the most spectacular confrontations in the entire series. Ancient demonic lords, attracted by the incredible energy signatures, emerge from their millennium-long slumber to either claim the evolving Nine Multitude bug for their own purposes or destroy it before it can reach full maturity and become a threat to their territorial dominance. Each of these demonic entities possesses power levels equivalent to peak nascent soul cultivators, with abilities that include dimensional manipulation, soul corruption techniques, and the capacity to summon armies of lesser demons numbering in the hundreds of thousands. The sheer scale of destruction creates energy shockwaves that can be felt across multiple cultivation nations. Wang Lin, filled with incredible determination and unwavering resolve, demonstrates tactical thinking that combines his accumulated combat experience with innovative applications of his cultivation techniques. He employs strategic positioning, careful energy conservation, and precise timing to maximize effectiveness while minimizing exposure to the most dangerous threats. The Mosquito beast's evolution reaches its final phase just as the battle reaches its most desperate point. The creature's transformation completes itself in a spectacular explosion of 9-colored light that temporarily blinds every entity within the immediate area, while its new form emerges with capabilities that include instantaneous movement across vast distances, the ability to phase through solid matter, and most importantly, the power to drain life force from any opponent it successfully strikes. However, the true shocking revelation comes when Wang Lin realizes that this evolution has created a permanent soul bond between himself and the Mosquito beast that transcends even death itself. This connection grants him access to abilities that no other cultivator in recorded history has ever possessed, including the capacity to temporarily separate his consciousness from his physical body and experience battle from the Mosquito's perspective. The immediate aftermath leaves the entire Earth, northern demonic lands, fundamentally changed. The massive energy expenditure has created permanent alterations in the region's spiritual energy flow patterns. While the destruction has opened new pathways between different dimensional layers that will provide future opportunities for cultivation advancement, or incredible danger for those unprepared to handle such unstable energetic conditions. What happens next in this absolutely incredible journey that spans from celestial trials to demonic evolution? Will Wang Lin be able to master both the dark temptation of the celestial slaughter art and the overwhelming new abilities granted by his Mosquito beast's transformation into a 9-multitude bug descendant? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to find out what incredible challenges and opportunities await in the continuation of this epic cultivation saga. That's all from me for this massive episode. Your support helps me bring you more amazing content covering the most incredible moments in cultivation literature. Until next time, stay tuned for more incredible adventures in the world of Renegade Immortal.